I'm so excited about season 2, and congrats and welcome to the cast. And this is really exciting. For Tom, we have seen Lucifer with supernatural powers, obviously through season 1. You know, compulsion. You know, the great. I love that. For season 2, is there any new powers that we haven't yet seen that maybe will soon a little bit now that Mom's back?
Yeah, well, I think bringing Mum into the equation, actually, we do see a different side of Lucifer, and it's not to do with powers, it's to do with his relationship with his mum, and on a very relatable level, I think, this is what we've tried to do. I was saying before, we've tried to sort of take the weight off, you know, the sort of celestial being side of it, and we're sort of on an even keel now, and so that's we've stripped away a lot of the kind of layers of Lucifer and the sort of veneer that he has, and he's, you know, and he will still go back to that at times, you know, but having Mum there certainly brings a new dynamic to the show and a new dynamic to Lucifer as we haven't seen him before. We maybe get a glimpse as to the man he was before he was the man we know.
How will Mom coming to town affect Lucifer's relationship with Chloe?
Well, as you know, Chloe doesn't particularly believe that Lucifer is the devil. So sharing the fact that his mum's in town is something that he feels probably a little uneasy about, and something that she probably wouldn't be able to cope with. So it's something that we will explore as the show develops. But right now, he needs to sort his own issues out.
Yeah, there's definitely enough to sort out for the beginning of the season that before we
unleash you.
Right. Yeah. You know, Mom knows, obviously, her other son, Amenadiel. She knows Maze. So there's already enough in the beginning of figuring out her relationship with you know, all those characters before opening it up to the others. Although I'm sure it will.
So what we've heard about your character so far sounds a tremendous amount of fun to play. Just
it is.
Trying to match sort of the charisma of Lucifer on screen and you know, mirror some of where he got those qualities from. What's been enjoyable for you and kind of exploring this character?
Well, I think very much like Lucifer, you know, in the first season, discovering kind of a lot about himself and being, you know, in Los Angeles.
The newness of the situation.
The newness, yeah. Mom definitely has the same thing. Being in, you know, a human form and the newness of all that, and a lot of miscommunications and things that have happened with their. So it's very relatable in many ways, and just in terms of relationships. But it's been a huge amount of fun to play because she's a lot more layered than I think people are going to be expecting. They're expecting this, you know, hell on wheels, revenge-driven monster in some ways to come in. And there's a lot of other elements to her. There's a lot of kind of comedic elements about being in this form. About she has a
Needless
distaste.
to say, Mum hasn't always looked like this, and it's quite disturbing for Lucifer.
Not always, yes, and has a distaste for humanity. So unlike kind of Lucifer's fascination in many ways, there's a dark distaste. So she is angry, but she's a loving mother at the end of the day that wants to be with her children. So there's a lot of you know, heartfelt moments.
Yeah.
I get to play Mom.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not just this evil thing. I get to play Mom.
Yeah.
Does that mean that Lucifer might have an alternate true form?
That is a question for our writers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with bringing Mom to town, is she maybe going to cause other siblings and relatives and demons to come as well?
Watch this space. I'm going to have to be very guarded here. All of the above. But I mean, the honest truth is, we are just about to finish episode 3 of shooting, and we get our scripts for the next episode, and that's it. So
we don't really know what's going on.
I can't tell you yet.
Before.
But all of these things have been discussed, should we say?
So for you guys, given the hype that was around that last second reveal, and we've all been waiting over the season to see these episodes and play this whole Mom arc, what's it like for you guys that, we're doing it, and we get to do it and dig into it, and, you know, this big thing we've all been waiting for?
Well, I felt the same as that, by the way, because when we got the script, when we got the finale script, and I read that last page, I actually was like, what? So I was kind of, I was waiting in between seasons, thinking, how's this going to play out? And I don't know how I imagined it was going to play out, but what I love is that we've managed to bring this character into it, and it's enriched the show. I strongly believe, it's kind of it's brought a new dynamic to the show because you see a different side of Lucifer. He's disarmed. Chloe is very disarming of Lucifer in that sort of human context, but actually on a stripped down to the little boy and his mum context, it's a very different thing. So that's great for the show, but we've managed to maintain our sense of humour.
And we get into it right away as well. It's not like which we haven't read episode 6 yet, but it's not halfway through the season. It's not that. It's not teased for a long time. You do get to know what it is.
We get down and dirty straight away.
Yeah. I think our first day together was like, okay, here we go.
Yeah, we had some pretty big stuff on our first day, so yeah.
Is Mom familiar with Lucifer and his brother?
That was my question. Good. That was my question. I'm so glad you asked that.
Is she?
Mom is finding her way right now.
She's of no fixed abode.
She has no fixed abode, yes. I was trying to remember what you said at the other.
It was a very British phrase.
Yes, no fixed abode, but certainly puts a bit of a crink in Lucifer's
She's certainly
life.
around, put it that way.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you so much.